9 p.m. in RTD. It's time to English New Edition. For tonight headlines, we have the workshop on the role of the media in disability communication. For the international scene, COVID-19 international aid flows into India, record number of deaths. Welcome to our newsroom. Under the chairmanship of the Honorable Abdurrahman Awale Yassin, the Foreign Affairs Committee met on Monday, 2021, to examine the draft text transmitted by the Conference of Presidents. This working session was attended by members and non-members of the Parliament and took place in the presence of the Minister of Finance and the Minister of Energy, with the insights of their close collaborator. The discussion is focused on the examination of the following draft laws: a draft law on the ratification of the supplementary agreement for the restoration of the loan for the construction of the new Djibouti-Ethiopian railway line, bill on the economic resilience of companies, bill to amend the framework agreement of the International Solar Alliance, a bill ratifying the financing agreement for the Damerjog power plant, and grid extension. The Minister of National Education and Vocational Training, Mustafa Mohammed Mahamoud, yesterday evening gathered the staff and executive of his department around a collective iftar organized at Sheraton Hotel. Indeed, it is in a friendly atmosphere and in the respect of barriers gesture that the educational family meet to share this solemn moment of collective breaking of the fast in the blessed month of Ramadan. On this occasion, several MENFOP officials, such as the Secretary General of the MENFOP, Mohammed Abdullah Mahyoub, the Technical Advisor, Mohammed Barqat Siraja, and the Inspector General Muna Ismail, took the floor to underline the importance of such an event of communion and sharing for the reinforcement and maintenance of a better cohesion within the whole educational family. For his part, the Minister of National Education Vocational Training, Mustafa Mohammed Mahamoud, did not fail to indicate that this solid foundation of cohesion and harmony between the different entities of his department has been the matrix of all the notable progress that has been achieved and successfully carried out through the various reforms and achievements in recent years. The National Agency for Persons with Disability, in collaboration with UNICEF and UPF, organized this morning at the People's Palace a workshop on the role of the media in communicating on disability. The objective of this workshop is part of a broad project to advance the right of people with special needs in our country. The acting director of the National Agency for Persons with Disability, Mahad Hassan, explained the significance of this workshop, which is essential to highlight the role of the media in communicating on disability. The workshop was attended by the Director of the Communication of NPH, Ms. Muna Abubakar Siddiq, the Director of Social Integration and Rehabilitation, Ms. Shukri Hashi, the Head of the Communication of UNICEF, Ms. Fatuma Ali Ibrahim, the President of the Union of Francophone Press of Djibouti, Mr. Kennedy Ibrahim Hussein, and civil society according to disability. As part of the twinning cooperation between the city of Djibouti and the city of Addis Ababa, the town hall of the city of Djibouti received yesterday evening a donation of a first batch intended for an exceptional donation of 215,000 trees. This donation is part of the strengthening of the relationship and cooperation between the city of Djibouti and the city of Addis Ababa. The mayor of Djibouti will soon launch a tree planting campaign in all the districts and subdivisions of the city of Djibouti. The technical council of the mayor, Mr. Abdurrahman Yassin, thanked the Ethiopian authorities for the donations of the trees. As part of the planting of trees in the city of Djibouti, the town hall of the city of Djibouti has planted in various places in the capital the tree. The objective of this activity is part of strengthening and improving the environment and image in the capital. These trees are intended to create shade to fix the ground in order to preserve the environment and will change the appearance of the city. As part of the Early Childhood Protection Program, the Ministry of Women and Family, in collaboration with UNICEF, has launched on Tuesday, 29 March, the development of the national policy of integrated development of early childhood at Djibouti Palace Campus Key. The delegation led by the Director of Families of the Minister of Women in Obok and Ms. Fozia Ali Usman came to Obok to attend the workshop. The main objective of this workshop is to raise awareness among key actors and strengthen integrated early childhood development in Djibouti and child protection. The activities foreseen in this plan will consolidate the achievement by emphasizing actions that tend to ensure the sustainability of early childhood interventions. The workshop was attended by the Deputy Prefect Muhammad Awad and the Director of Families Affairs Ms. Fozia Ali Usman. In their intervention, the head of the family at the Ministry of Women and Family, Madam Fozia Ali Usman, and the Deputy Prefect Muhammad Awad stressed the importance of consolidating the achievement of the sustainability of early childhood interventions. The village of Dasbio in Addis Ababa, the capital of the region, is hosted last Sunday a ceremony to receive a prototype called a bicycle rail. This is part of the promotion for the development of ecotourism activities in the region of Ali Sabir and particularly in this historic village. This project was entirely financed by the Regional Council of Ali Sabir within the framework of the Program of Support to Decentralization and Local Initiative, which aims to promote and develop ecological tourism by exploiting the numerous potentialities offered by the regions. This program benefits from the financial and technical support of the European Union. The ceremony of the reception of the first prototype of bicycle rail or Velo Rail saw the participation of the prefect of the city, Musa Adam Migane, the president of the Regional Council, Omar Ahmed Ouaid, the parliamentarian, Abdo Sikiye Diriye. For the international scene, COVID-19 international aid floods into the India and record numbers of deaths, along with Brazil, is on the front line of this pandemic. The country also nearly 400,000 deaths. COVID-19 international aid floods into India, record numbers of deaths. India, along with Brazil, is on the front line of the pandemic with nearly 400,000 new infections in 24 hours. The country also had 3,689 additional deaths on Sunday, the highest increase ever recorded in one day, bringing the total deaths to more than 215,000. International medical aid pledged by more than 40 countries continue to arrive on Sunday. A cargo plane chartered by France landed in New Delhi with 28 tons of medical equipment on board, including 8 large oxygen generators, and a U.S. military plane carrying medical equipment had landed in New Delhi on Friday, and a German plane followed on Saturday. The UK has announced that it will send an additional of 1,000 respirators to the vast countries of 1.3 billion people. This is it for the news. Thanks for watching us. Have a good evening.